Hello! Eyes. We're going to talk eyes today. I feel that's kind of like where you get to have fun and be creative. So I love doing eyeshadows, and I probably do it different every single day because I think it is so fun. Like, oh, what color are we going to pick today? So, such a fun thing. I'm going to tell you all of the options that we have for eyeshadow, and then just show you probably like a really simple look today. Nothing crazy. First off, again, primer. We have eye primer too. You saw yesterday that we had face primer. Now I'm going to show you the eye primer. What this does is makes it so that your eyeshadow doesn't crease, doesn't flake off, and lasts all day. We've all seen those eyeshadows where you're like, ooh, you can see every spot it has creased in. This helps. It doesn't do that. So, eye primer, it's a must. Plus, it makes your eyeshadows more vibrant. I will show you a picture today too of, I'll put some eyeshadow on my hand, one with the primer and one without, and you'll see the difference. It's crazy. So I've already put this on to kind of let it dry a little bit before I do my eyeshadow. So it's already on. So now the options that we have for eyeshadow is we have 5 palettes. Each one has a different theme. So like palette 1, all the numbers are right on the front, is the browns. So pretty. This is probably going to be your most neutral palette. So the number 1 is browns. Number 2 is going to be your blacks and your grays. Again, very pretty. This color right in the middle, it's blissful. It's my favorite. So pretty. Palette number 3 was actually the first one I got. So when I tell you that our stuff lasts a super long time, I'm not joking. I bought this palette when I started, so that was 2 years ago, and I use it a lot. And look, the middle color is the only one that you can now see the bottom. That's how long these last. All of our stuff is super pigmented, so you don't need very much. Lasts a really long time. So this is palette 3. You're gonna have pink, brown, you got some tans, purples, and then black. Palette 4 is your blues and your browns. Don't be afraid of this one. I promise these blues are so pretty, and you will not look like Mimi from Drew Carey. You won't. Promise. So, very pretty. I'm a Patriots fan, so right now these 3 colors are like my fave. Alright, and palette 5, again, don't be afraid of this one. I know it looks super bold, but it's only as bold as you want it to be. You don't need to put them on that bold. So this one is going to be these colors, the more metallic-y colors. Very, very pretty. I actually use these 3 in the fall, just for like an everyday look because they're very fall colors. So those are our 5 palettes. Then we also have cream shadows. I love our cream shadows. We have matte colors and we have shimmer. So let me show you a few of those. Let's see here. All right, so this one's a matte one. It is called Faithful. It's just a really pretty brown. And you know what? These cream shadows can be used for so many things. This color I've used on my eyebrows. I've used as eyeliner. I've used as eyeshadow. I've used on my lips and then put lip gloss over it. I've used it to contour. So they can be used for lots and lots of things. And then a shimmer one. Let's see here. This one is called Noble. So it's like a purpley gray. Very pretty. So I love our cream shadows. And then last, we just launched in September now, beginning of September, Build Your Own Palettes. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So what you do, we have 25 colors, and you can either pick a single or a quad. and you pick whatever colors you want. And then it comes in this cool little case that you put the colors in, just like this. These are magnetic. So I have these little stickers that tell me what colors they are. Underneath there is a little hole that you just pop through. And like I said, they're magnetic, so they pop out. So say I use all of this color, I can pop this one out and I can either replace it with the same color or a totally different color. So no more having palettes where you have colors that you don't use, because you can build your own. Like I said, they come in a single or a quad. And they're super thin, so they're great to travel with. My daughter got a hold of the purple, that's why it looks like that, and now I just got it all over my hand. So, alright, it's gonna go in my pants. Don't even care right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you a simple look today. Like I said, I already have my primer on, but I kind of want to show you what each thing does. So I'm going to start with the cream shadow. And I'm going to use the color Bittersweet. It's just a really light pink. If you're wanting your eyelashes to stand out more, use lighter colors. The darker the colors, the less you see your eyelashes. And again, these cream shadows, you don't need very much, so they last so long. I can actually show you. In my kit that I ordered 2 years ago came the color Tenacious, and I still have it. So they last a really long time. Love it. All right, so I just used Bittersweet on my lid. Clean my brush here a little bit. Alright, I am going to use palette 3. I'm going to use Tickled, and I'm using our crease brush. Hello. And I'm going to actually just put that color right in the crease. All right, you could stop there because that's already really pretty. But I'm gonna add one more color just on the outside. So I'm going to grab, this is our angled shadow sponge brush, and I like it because as you can see, it's got an angle, so it's easier to do just that outer V. All right. So I am going to use this Credulous, I want to say, is how you say it. It's the purple color. All right, so we don't want to leave it like this. You don't want to leave the harsh lines. We have a blending brush, which is awesome. So it will help get rid of all these harsh lines and blend all the colors together. And what you want to do is hold it as far down as you feel comfortable so you have a lighter touch. The closer that you hold to the brush, the more firm you're pressing, and you're going to probably blend it too much. So you want to hold it down farther, and then just doing little circular motions. So you can already see a difference. Isn't that crazy? It looks so much better when you just blend it a little bit. So, blending is our friend. So we don't want those super harsh lines. So that easy. It's awesome. All right, so those were our eyeshadow options. We have the already made palettes, we have the build your own palettes, and we have the cream shadows. I used all three just to show you. Awesome. All right, now eyeliners. We have a couple options. This is actually what sold me on this company, which sounds funny because it's an eyeliner, but I didn't like having eyeliner that smudged, ran, or anything like that. So when I tried Younique's eyeliner and it didn't move all day, I was sold. So they come in a pencil. I can kind of show you. They have lots and lots of color. I mean, green, blue, black, brown, light brown, white. So they just come in a pencil that you would sharpen, just like any other pencil. They go on very smooth and they don't move. And we also have a new, let's see here, Dip and Draw liner. This is going to be perfect for your wings, which I'll show you a trick today for that too. But it just comes like that and you dip it in. It's amazing. So I am going to show you my wing trick. Take a bobby pin, take those little stoppers off, grab your liquid liner. Like I said, I love our Dip and Draw one. And all you want to do is take one side and color it. Just on that bottom V part. And then take it and literally just press it where you want that to go. And you're going to see a shape, okay? Now it's that easy to just take your liner and fill it in. Easy, easy. Just grab a little bit more to do the rest of my lid. That easy. And you got a wing. And it doesn't have to be a crazy wing. Awesome. And I will show you my absolute favorite eyeliner is our white one. Oh, well, I used it all. But anyways, is our white one. It helps open your eyes so you don't look so tired. You can use it on your lid to make your colors pop more. You can use it on your eyebrows to define your brows more. You can use it on your lips to contour and make your lips look more full. the possibilities are endless. It's crazy. Love, love it. So, being that today I used purple on my eyes, I'm going to use purple underneath. All right, I got one eye done. I'm going to show you eyebrows. Eyebrows. I never did my eyebrows, ever. Because I didn't think I had to. I have eyebrows, right? Well, it makes a huge difference because it frames your face. So what I like to do first is take either my brow brush or like a spoolie brush and brush it up and then over, okay? We have two options for brows. We have a brow pencil, which this doesn't need to be sharpened. You just turn it up. It's got a very fine tip. Line it first and then just fill it in. Easy. Got the spoolie brush on the other side. Our other option is our brow palette, which is actually my favorite. So it comes like this, and I'll show you really quick how to do that. I take the dark color first, and we have a Brow Artist brush. I take the angled side, and I start with the darker color, so number 2. And I'm just lining the bottom first. I don't have a technical term for it, but I call this the tail. That should be darker than what the middle is, okay? And again, super pigmented, so I've had this for a year. Crazy. All right, so now I'm going to take the lighter color, which is number 1, and the same angled side, and I'm gonna hold it straight up like this and just lightly brush sideways. Because you want this, you want to see a little bit of skin through it so that it looks more natural, that you didn't just completely paint on your eyebrow, okay? Guys, look at that. Crazy, okay? So we have 2 highlighting colors in here. I'm going to take the pink one, and I'm using the flat side of the brush, and I'm just lining underneath to highlight the brow bone and to kind of clean up any color that may have gone crazy. When you're trying to figure out where like the shape of your eyebrow should be, take a brush and you go straight up from the side of your nose. That's where your eyebrow should start. Go through your pupil, and that's where your arch should be. Go to the end of your eye from your nose, and that's where your eyebrow should end, okay? Super easy. Now I go back and take my brush, and I take this gel. If you have any brows that are brow hairs that like to stand up or go crazy, this will tame that, and it'll keep the product on all day. So I just kind of tap it on there a little bit and then lightly brush over my brow. That easy. And now I have a perfect brow. So simple. So that's what I wanted to show you today for eyes. Just a simple look. I will take an after picture. I already took a before just to show you the difference. If you have any questions on any of our palettes or eyeshadows that you want to help pick out colors, let me know. Or eyeliners, like I said, we have the pencil or we have the dip and draw. And then eyebrows, we have the eyebrow pencil and then the brow palette. So any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be posting pictures all day of different looks that I have done. So thank you for joining us again today. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Bye-bye.